Number 6, work as a manager. Several factors here. Number 1, always be the used. You see, I gave you an example between these two guys. Now, this guy is always a used guy. Do you get? The reason why probably he didn't get promoted was that I didn't see him while I was using him. But he was being used. She was using me, but I'm using him. But there's a use going on. So you want to be the one that is always being used. Because the more they use you, the more useful you are. The less they use you, the more useless you are. It's simple English. Don't feel insulted. If they use you more, you are more useful. If they use you less, you are becoming useless. Useless. So to be a proper manager, you must be the used. Number 2, you must also learn to be the user. Because part of your job as a manager is to know how and when to use people. How to apply their gifts. Even some of them don't even know what to do with their own gifts. You will know how to engage their gifts. A manager is a professional user. A manager is the one that has a skill on how not just to know what to use, but has a skill to regulate use. Because if you don't know how to regulate use, you can spoil a good thing. Am I correct? There's a way you will drive your car that you will kill your car in no time. You know why? It's not because the car is not working. It's that you are not using the car properly. You are entering gallops anyhow. So you are killing the car fast. So the job of a manager is to know how to use and to regulate use. So you must be used and you must be a user. Come on, say I'm a user. So I'm using terms that is very, very negative in the African, mindset. Eye service is bad. This guy is a user. He's a user, yes. I'm a user too. No, I'm a user, as a matter of fact. Everybody on our payroll, we are using them. That's why they were paid in the first place. We paid them to give us their time to use them. Am I correct? And you are using people. Whether you admit it or not, you are a user. Whether you are a good user or a bad user, we need to define that. But you are a user. Know when and how to use and be used. Because as much as I want to be used, to be useful, there's a point that I will say that your use is coming misuse. There are ways that people will use you that is misuse and abuse. You know what I'm saying? So you, as a manager, you need to understand when somebody is now misusing you. And in many cases, abusing you. Abuse and misuse is a kind of use. Am I correct? So you need to understand when you are being misused. You also need to know when you are misusing other people. Because there's nothing that kills favor like misusing people of value. And then you need to also appreciate what you have. To be a manager, you must always know what you have. And I said that the reason why I put lion and eagle there is that, you can be an eagle and you are envious of the lion because you want to feast and you want to hunt the buffaloes. And then the lion is there in one corner wishing that he could see the world from where you are. If you're an eagle, be the best eagle as a manager. If you're a lion, be the best lion. In fact, if you're an antelope, be the best antelope. But define what you have and then know how to use it and know how to allow people to use it as well.